All right, so Fester, tell me I'm picking up what? Jason in Jacksonville?
Yeah, line 2.
Good morning, Jason. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, so Jason, Fester's kind of filled me in. You've got a discrepancy, and by the way, I'm sorry for your dad's passing.
Thanks so much.
I'm sorry to hear that. But you contacted Fester. Tell us what happened. Why did you contact Fester on Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, I'm just trying to warn people about this cremation scam that's going that I encountered.
All right, so you had your dad cremated, correct?
Yeah, well, he's in the process. He was at hospice, so I had to contact the cremation place. They had a list, so I picked one and called the guy. He quoted me a price of, $1,050. That was, including 10 death certificates. So I said, okay.
All right, so $1,050 for the cremation with the death certificate.
Yes, exactly. So it was $960 plus the extra. It was, $1,050.
Gotcha.
Sounds like a deal.
I filled out the application online, and they came and picked him up at the hospital at hospice. And then they said, you don't have to pay now. Just we'll settle up later. So Monday, I go to the place. Normally that people pay online, right? So I kind of threw them off guard. So I'm old school. I'm gonna go to the place and pay up there. So I get there, and the first thing the lady says is, she says, just to let you know, if the person is 250 pounds or higher, it's an extra $300 charge.
Oh my God! So Fester, you're $350. What's that going to cost?
Probably $500 extra. Oh my God! That's
so
right.
wait a minute. So if the person getting cremated is over 250 pounds, there's a $300 surcharge?
Yeah. Well, what it is, the breakdown is 150 for 250 pounds, and they charge you 150 extra for an extra reinforced tray. I was like, are you kidding me?
What?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Well, plus it takes extra gas. So, I mean, you're in the cooker a little longer,
Listen,
right?
I'm just thinking about Ozark.
I've been taking care of my pop for 20 years, so I know he wasn't over about 200 pounds. That's in my mind, right? So I just let the lady kind of tell her whole story and go through the paperwork. She gets to the end, she hands me a bill, $1,350. I said, excuse me, what is this? She says, oh, your dad was over 250 pounds. I said, I stood up and I said, I'm 230, and he was smaller than me.
Plus, also, didn't you have some paperwork Fester told me that showed him to be like 190 something?
Well, I'm gonna get to that. So
yeah.
I called her out on. I said, no, there's no way in hell that my dad was 250. She comes back with their paperwork. She showed me the paperwork, and it was exactly 250 is what they wrote down.
Oh, my God.
You're kidding me, right? Just to go over the threshold, right? And as she's walking away, I said, what was the official hospital weight? And she is like a deer in headlights. Let me go check on that, right? So she goes back, and it got real quiet in the back. And then it took her 10 minutes to come back. She's like, "Oh, sir, yeah, you're right. You're right. He wasn't 250. Never told me to wait, right?"
Oh boy.
So I'm like, I was furious at that point. I signed the rest of it. I said, I gave her the paperwork by saying, "You need to fix this." She comes back. Now it's 1050, right? What it should have been.
Right in the beginning.
Yeah. So I signed the paper. I got the hell out. I just wanted to grab my pop, like weekend at Bernie's, and get the hell out of there. But they got my pop, right? So what am I gonna do, right?
Yeah. All right. So you have it settled, and it's $1,050, and there's no $300 janked up surcharge now.
Exactly. But she had sent me paperwork online, right, where they crossed it out, the $1,350. So I got proof that they backed off that $1,350. Now it's $1,050, right? So I got like 3 invoices they sent me. I was like, wow. That's
all right. So when is Dad being cremated?
Well, it's in the process. It takes like 2 or 3 weeks. But anyways,
really?
I went to the hospital and I talked to the hospital, and they were shocked. They're like, "Oh my God!" So I asked her to pull up the paperwork, right?
Yep.
And he was 198 pounds.
198 pounds.
Oh, what
They tried to add 52 pounds in my pop. I was like, "Oh my God!"
Did you? You know what you should have done, sir, is cut him open to see if there was weights
Yeah, like
we got weights and dead guys.
I thought about
like the
fisherman.
the fishing tournament scam in Ohio.
We got weights and dead.
Hey, Jason, listen, I'm sorry about your pop. Thanks for sharing the story. I mean, it's kind of like it's like the MJ Morning Show team investigative report here.
But listen,
better call banking.
Bankin', yes.
Banking. Better call banking.
Yeah.
Better call Fester.
well, listen, MJ. What Jason's trying to point out also is that that you're in a desperate time. You're in despair. Your father dies, and he's a big guy anyway, and they try to bump him a $300 surcharge.
Hey,
and
Jason,
it's all phony baloney.
Jason, before I let you go, I do have an old crotchety old man call that has to do with cremation. Can I play it?
yes, go for it.
Oh, man.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Jason.
Yep. All right. Have a good one.
Like if he said no, you wouldn't have.
Yeah. Oh, Jason said no.
Oh, sorry, guys.
So when Fester told me he's got a listener with a cremation problem and a janked up scam on the way to the body.
I didn't know you said yes to this, getting him on because you had a crotchety call.
Yes, I do.
Funeral home.
Oh, thank God you've answered. My name is Milton Fludgecow, and I would like to get information on cremation.
Can you hold on just a moment?
Yes, I can.
Hello, this is. May I help you?
Yes, my name is Milton Fludgecow. I'm calling.
Okay, how can I help you?
I'm elderly and hard of hearing, so please forgive me.
No, you're doing fine.
I want to be cremated. How do I get that done?
Okay, I need for you to come in and we can do the paperwork for you.
What is the procedure?
To handle it in advance?
No, to get cremated.
Right.
I'm terrified of toaster ovens.
This isn't done in a toaster oven.
What is so funny? I'm 87 years old, and I'm scared of toaster ovens because 8 years ago, mine overheated. After it started talking to me, it burnt down my entire house, and I had a settlement with Sears for $38.
Oh, sorry. Well, what I need to do is have you make an appointment.
What?
We need for you to make an appointment.
I'm very depressed now. Marv Albert is in trouble, and I've been very depressed since I've heard that, and I've been having sleepless nights.
When would you like to come to the funeral home and make pre-arrangements?
I would like to come in immediately.
Okay, why don't you plan on doing that?
Is Dr. Kevorkian affiliated with your operation?
No, it's not.
Because I heard a rumor that he might be a partner.
No, that's not correct.
I wear a toupee. What is the procedure to get that cremated?
Just place it with you.
So it comes inside the toaster with me?
That's correct.
What time do you close today?
5 o'clock?
I'm coming over now.
Okay.
Can we arrange this today?
Yes.
What should I bring?
We'll just be asking questions, and if you want to pay for it, you can pay for it in advance.
How much?
$620.44.
Okay, now I have mostly $1 bills and quarters. Is that a problem?
No, sir. Is it rolled?
No.
Okay, it needs to be rolled before we can accept it.
Why?
Because it's too hard for us to count out over $600 and change.
It's quarters and some pennies.
It would need to be rolled, sir.
Do you hear that?
Yes, sir.
That's my Tamagotchi.
Oh.
Okay, I'm coming today. I want to get cremated this afternoon.
Okay. We can cremate after you pass away, sir.
No, I don't want to wait till I pass away. I'm coming down to get cremated now.
No, sir. We can't do that in advance.
I saw it in the yellow pages, cremation.
That's correct.
So what's the problem?
You need to die first, sir.
Okay, I can take care of that right now. Okay, I'm dead.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Some of those references, man.
Boy, those are real time machines, huh?
There are some old references.
Dr. Kevorkian.
I don't Tamagotchi. Remember that little keychain, little toy thing?
Marv Albert
Didn't
was
you have
in
to
trouble.
didn't you have to keep the chick or the egg alive?
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't
I
that
forgot about those.
With that stupid deal? Oh my! Anyway,
My Tamagotchi.
I don't think I've heard that crotchety call
I haven't
since
heard that in a while.
since like the late '90s. That's been a long time on that one.